Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm here with Tom Maira, who's going to be sponsoring the event on behalf of DLA Piper. Thanks for jumping on for this quick promo video. Let's talk a little bit about yourself, DLA, and then what you'll be sharing at the event.
Thanks for having me. We're looking forward to this event, particularly after a lot of time spent on Zoom calls, and might be great to network in person. As Rob said, Thomas Maira, partner at DLA in the New York office in real estate, specialize in both multifamily nationwide, purchase, sales, financing, refinancing, joint ventures with respect to capital into that, both ground up development and existing stabilized product. And the focus, I think, from that perspective for the event, from the joint venture side, as we have capital and we have sponsors, will be to kind of go through the important issues in a JV from a business and legal perspective, from the standpoint of both parties, in terms of what each party would think, would like, where you kind of wind up in the market from an allocation of risk, and how that relates to the risk profile of the deal and the percentage of capital that each party's bringing to the table. And it's a presentation I've given for lawyers and CLE, but we will make it kind of business focused as well for the audience, and just for a nice overview of the hot topics, if you will.
Exactly right. Obviously, a big component of the event is to match investors and sponsors and build those what are essentially joint venture relationships. And I think it's really important to have an attorney like yourself on your side, irrespective of which side you're on, capital or user of capital, and to kind of navigate those waters and make sure that what you're negotiating is market and is conducive towards building a long-term relationship and keeping yourself safe. So I'm excited. Anything else you want to share on that topic, or do you want to save it all for the event?
We can save most of it. I would just say, in particular on that, it's also what's the market. And then if you're kind of not finding yourself at market, knowing what your risk is versus the typical allocation, because the money might be really what you need and you need to close the deal. And it might be, sticking points where you'd love something better, but you can quantify. We can talk about quantifying, or at least analyzing the risk, because the real world doesn't always go exactly to where you'd like the allocation of risk to be, or go exactly in your favor.
Another thing to add on that you didn't mention as far as your services is that you guys handle all the securities docs and investor docs, the PPM subscription agreement. I quite like that because previously we had multiple attorneys for different things, and you're running around managing different people, and it's easy to keep it all in house. So I like that.
Yeah, and what happens is you can have an efficient process where you set up, as we've done, right? You've set up kind of templates and process, and we've got our securities folks to take a peek as well. And then you've got a nice, efficient, cost-effective process where you've got your, like you said, your PPM, your LP agreement, and your various organizational documents. You've anticipated your agency or other lenders, and you've kind of got a real system flowing for cost efficiency.
Awesome. So as I mentioned, DLA Piper is a sponsor of the event. We're going to be super excited to have them, super excited to have Tom share with us those joint venture topics, and we look forward to seeing you there.